That's it, nailed it!
He's too close!
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
Okay guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I've got for you guys my ultimate PvE solo build or whatever. I know it's a flashy name, but let's just get to the build. So you see the build right here. 4-piece Hunter's Fury. I have a Sokolov chest piece for the SMG damage. You know, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage on the mod. Obliterate. So it just got nerfed, but it used to be 25% or 25 stacks, but now it's 20. But critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 20 times. Basically just 20% total weapon damage, 20% more damage, you know. 4-piece Hunter's Fury. So the 2-piece gives you 15% shotgun damage and 15% SMG damage. 3-piece gives you 20% armor on kill and 50% health on kill. That's extremely good with survivability. And then combine that with the specialization that I have. So I'm running the gunner specialization. And if I go up here, I can show you guys it right now. So the gunner specialization is extremely strong for PvE content. Because look at this. Every third reload is 50% faster, 10% armor on kill. You add that with the 20%, you get 30%. 3 kills get you 90% armor back. Easy. Banshee Pulse. I actually use this on the build. It's just extremely good for crowd control. So the Banshee launches a forward arc of pulse energy that disorients enemies caught in the wave, and it penetrates cover. So you just disorient enemies, and they start. You get what I mean. It's crowd control. This is also extremely strong. Barrage. Rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. 5% extra fire rate on a kill. Pretty nice. If you stand still, you get 10% weapon handling. And weapon handling, so 10% weapon handling would give you 10% reload speed, 10% accuracy, and 10% stability. So that's extremely strong. Make sure to put whichever weapon you use on any specialization, make sure you max this out. So max out the SMG because you're using the Chatterbox, so 15% extra weapon damage or whatever, submachine gun damage. And I'll go back down here real quick. Alright, let's go back to the Hunter's Fury. So let's look at the talent. Apex Predator, the 4-piece. Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuff enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters. And amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. So you have 20% amplified damage, or amplifies your weapon damage by 20%. And then once you get 5 more kills, you get a whole 25% more. It's extremely strong. 45% amplified damage just from that. And then this is really nice. So as you can see, enemies that are within that I think 15, yeah, enemies that are within 15 meters of you, they actually get marked. You see that little mark right there? And also, once you kill an enemy, it disorients all the enemies around it within that certain radius. So yeah, within 5 meters, any enemy within 5 meters will be disoriented. So yeah, that's really nice. Let's move on to the backpack, the Memento. Memento's very, very good. You see, it gives you a whole weapon damage core, or a red core, blue core, and a yellow core. And then I have crit chance on that. Kill confirm. Enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. So for each core that you pick up, so if I have, so on my build I have 4 red cores. So once I pick up one of those, I get 20% weapon damage for 10 seconds. And then blue gives you bonus armor. So with the 3, I get 30% bonus armor when I pick up one. But the most important part is for every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% efficiency, and 0.1% armor regeneration for 300 seconds. Maximum 30 stacks. So if you get all 30 stacks, that's 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen. It's extremely strong as well once you get that all maxed out. All my pieces have crit damage, crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage, armor, crit damage, armor, crit damage, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. And then now onto the final thing. Oh no, I got 2 more, but I'll just check this. Chatterbox, man. This gun is so, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. So at base, 850 RPM, 60 magazine size, nothing too crazy. SMG damage, crit chance, damage target to the cover. You need damage targets to the cover. It gives you amplified damage, multiplicative damage. It's very strong. The talent is extremely strong, dude. Incessant chatter. When you reload, rate of fire is increased by 25% for each enemy within 15 meters for the duration of that magazine. Max stacks is 5. Kills refill 50% of your magazine. So you kill something, you get half your ammo back, half your magazine back. And then each person within 15 meters, if you reload, you get 25% fire rate. At a total of 125% fire rate, which can actually bring your gun up to like 1,600, I think. Let me get these enemies close to me, if I can. Okay. Well, I won't be able to showcase that, but you get up to like 1,600, 1,700, 1,800 RPM, and it sounds so good to use it as well. It's like very satisfying. The mods: 15% crit chance, 10% rounds, or 10 rounds, 10% weapon handling, 15% crit damage. It's a very easy weapon to put a build together with because of all the crit rolls. And last 2 things is the Crusader Shield. You just use this as like just extra tankiness to block a few more bullets or whatever. You know, use it to block a few bullets. You're getting shot at. Hide behind the shield. You know, and the Banshee Pulse, dude. This thing is crazy. It's extremely good for crowd control. So watch this. Everything gets disoriented. And that's a pretty long time as well. So yeah, guys, that's the build. Hope you guys enjoy. See ya.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Hear something out there? Take a look. Should have picked a better. Damn thing's bulletproof. nailed it!
Enemy's too close!
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
There you are!
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into. According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars. Good work. Go on and head back up. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.